Hello and welcome to my video where I'm going to be doing lab number 2, acids and bases. Woohoo! I have the fingers of a YouTuber. All right, so what we're going to do first before we even start a lab is take our litmus paper. So here I have a red one and here I have a blue one, and we're going to rip it up into pieces. So here we have one piece down here for lemon juice, one piece here for sour milk, one piece here for baking soda. We're going to do the same thing with the blue litmus paper. Rip it up into 3 pieces. One thing per each. Oops. There you go. So one thing for each, and we're going to rip up the other one as well. We're going to need quarters because we need one for cream of tartar as well. So that's vinegar in this corner, fruit juice, and distilled water. Next, we need to rip up our red litmus paper. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully my fingers, I think I added a little bit of sweat to that one, but hopefully that's still clear. Okay, so we now have it all set up. We have a row per chemical. And what we're going to do is just start dropping some water or some vinegar or whatever the chemical is. So first thing we're going to do is start with distilled water. So distilled water comes in, often will come in a jug like this in a lab. So you just squeeze and it comes out this little nozzle here. So I'm going to put a little bit of distilled water here, there, a little bit here. It's hard to just get a couple drops. Ideally, you're getting about 2 drops. But you can see that both are wet. And distilled water is also what we clean with, so, you know, we can use it with our stir rod, so there's no big deal there. But you can see that they have not changed color. So now what we need to do is start testing the rest. So the next one on the left here is fruit juice. So this one is fruit juice. So you unscrew it, and we have an eyedropper. So we're going to put 1 or 2 drops. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, just enough so that the litmus paper gets wet from it. And we can see that they have changed color. This one is red, where it used to be blue. This one is red, where it is red before. Looking at the next one, we have vinegar. So here's our vinegar. Going to take some up into our eyedropper, put 2 drops. Let's put on the red first. 1, 2, so no change. And onto the blue. 1, oh, you can see it, even 1 drop. And 2. And you can see it changing before your eyes, before your very eyes. All right, now we're going to do baking soda. So actually, let's do the liquids first. Let's do sour milk and lemon juice first. So this one here is sour milk. So 1 drop, 2 drops. And on the blue, 1 drop, 2 drops. And you should see it changing as well. Lemon juice. This one's lemon juice now. Okay, starting with the red. 1 drop, 2 drops. On the blue, 1 drop, 2 drops. Always screw tight your lids after you're done. And now we're going to do baking soda and cream of tartar. Now with these ones, they come in, oh, not screwed, not screwed very well, but they come in this white powder. So we're going to add the powder first. So which one is this? This is our baking soda. So we're going to add this powder up into our baking soda. So you don't need a lot. not a lot at all. So just add a little bit. Add a little bit. And that is baking soda. Okay, so that's our baking soda. Now, before I can use this to put cream of tartar, I need to rinse it off. So I'm going to do that with regular water, and then I'm going to use distilled water, then I'm going to dry it. The reason for that is that the regular water gets rid of the worst of it. Okay, it actually gets rid of the chemicals or the substance, in this case baking soda, and then the distilled water actually gets rid of the just distilled water over here. Distilled water gets rid of the tap water, which tap water is going to have some chemicals in it, like chlorine and fluoride, and therefore it's going to introduce some sort of other variables that we don't want to introduce. So that is a clean and dry spatula, or a scupula. Sorry, scupula. I love that word, scupula. I'm now opening my cream of tartar container. Taking a little bit of cream of tartar, adding it to my blue. Taking a little bit more of cream of tartar, and adding it to my red. Now I want to see the blue, so I'm going to just move it around so it's on top. That was not great. I just mixed them after all that spiel about not mixing chemicals. It's okay, there was nothing left. Okay. Now, what you need to do when you have a dry ingredient is add your distilled water. So adding distilled water to the cream of tartar, you can see the blue just turned into red, and adding distilled water to the red one, adding distilled water to the blue version of baking soda, and adding distilled water to the red version of baking soda. And you should now be able to see the color changes. I hope this video helps you do Lab 2, and I hope it helps you understand Lab 2 if that's what your reasoning here is. Good luck!